Welcome back to the Inn at the End, friends. Our troopers are already at their table, getting underway. Why don't you go join them? I'll bring you a drink.
Welcome to the Inn at the End, the internet's #1 D&D Let's Play session, and we are recording this one for video, live, not live, I guess.
Not
well, for us.
We're recording it in the hopes of maybe going live someday.
We're currently alive.
Yeah.
We are currently alive. Last we left off, the Quilton boys had showed up in the Port of Stone, salted some of their meats, talked to a Medusa who gave them visions of the future and a way of reuniting with Helena, Valen's mother. Let the adventure begin.
Woo! So late on that.
It's the cameras. Makes me nervous.
We got a little anxiety with opening. So yes, last we left off, we were at the Port of Stone. You all did some work for local family. Got a token to meet with the Grandor, the one that delivers prophecies on top of the cliff. Found out that Helena had showed up about 2 weeks prior and had left with knowledge that she was going to go to the Undersea and find an artifact that Valen that you were looking for during your time there. The Grandor said that meeting with a person named Xavier von Simbly, who lived in town, would get you a way to meet with her again.
I'm now, everything's coming back to me.
You met up with him at his house. He believes you, Valen, are the vampire known as the Merciless, somebody who is supposed to be
someone
protecting him.
Murked.
Very true.
It's good.
Also, something I wanted to note.
Oh, okay.
That
I remember now.
that we didn't touch on. You saw the demons show up in the city. You fought one of them that had survived. Its arm had been cut off because it had manifested through the salt circles in town. As you came through town to find Mr. Simbly, you did notice throughout the streets are just viscera and corpses of these demons, and people are like carving them up, and they're like,
Are they salting them?
Some of them are being salted.
They're probably
Because you got
pretty salty already.
Yeah. And so that, I mean, we kind of glossed over that in the end, but that is definitely happening. You know, the town is just covered in goo.
Blood and guts and gore.
Cool. But Mr. Simbly has invited you into his home. He is getting things ready. You are in his kind of downstairs. He's in this tall tower that's built into this cliff. So you're in his downstairs receiving area while he is getting things ready to go, because he says that he is headed to the Undersea.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Are there like is this like a foyer? Is this like a
what does the room look
living
like?
room? Describe the room in great detail.
Absolutely.
No, I mean, like, are there like books and stuff?
I would say there's definitely some books set up on some of the walls and shelves. This area very much seems like a way to boast for people coming into the home. So there's like statues on pedestals, there's art paintings, there are, just like the books that you see have very like filigreed spines.
What is filigree?
Filigree is like fine detail work.
Okay. No, I knew what it was.
Yeah. I don't know the specifics, but I name a lot of wizards in video games filigree. So I do enjoy the word a lot.
Detail.
Yeah.
Detail.
Fine detail.
Nice.
I imagine it is.
I want to see if I can. Figure out a way to kind of like gauge or get an idea of maybe how old this guy might be or how long he's been around. Like if I can find like some artifacts or something.
An investigation check while you're taking a look throughout the room. You're like looking at these art pieces, pulling books aside, looking at them, getting a sense.
That's a 14.
14. I would say with what is present here, you're not much of like a collector. You don't know like the age ranges of like what people are collecting, but a lot of this stuff, especially the religious stuff that you might take note of, specifically Melora, and growing up in a library of, godly teachings. It's more recent stuff. This vampire is probably not too old.
Okay. All right. Well, as I'm looking at these things, I don't want them to know that I don't know what I'm looking at. I want them to think that I'm like, oh, yes, no, this is from the 3rd century.
Okay.
Well, you guys wouldn't understand, actually. Very, very old, very archaic, very interesting. You have to know a lot of things to know all this stuff. So, yeah, what we're looking at right now is very... you guys just wouldn't get it.
Consider Simon gaslit. He
Yes,
wouldn't know.
lots of
He'd accept that.
filigree here. And you guys can kind of tell that I don't know what that word means.
Did he leave any snacks?
No, I would say there's no food
gonna head to the
available. So this is a singular room here. There's no kitchen in the room. You have to go upstairs.
All right, I head upstairs. Hey, Simon, you want to get something to eat?
I mean, this isn't our house.
Do you want to go up there just on your own? Should we maybe wait?
We could all go. I just kind of wanted to.
shouldn't
This
you-
is going to be a problem.
What exactly
want us
is
to-
your
to-
relationship to this person? Like, are we allowed to just kind of wander the house?
I mean, I don't know.
Well, he's going to take
I'm
us somewhere.
kind of posing as someone that we already extinguished, so I'm kind of lying. He thinks I'm a different kind of vampire.
So we probably shouldn't do things that may piss him off.
Right. Yeah, that would probably be bad. Yeah. And plus, he's going to take us.
I think this is a teaching moment. Ace has provided us with a perfect teaching moment for him. I think that was a great.
So when you want something from somebody else,
Maybe don't start with punching in.
don't hit him in the face or
Right.
Perfect.
Yes.
Or-
No,
or,
that's
like,
actually perfect.
I
steal
couldn't have put it
something.
better.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's just stay together.
But how do they know that you're cool?
Well,
They can tell, I think.
They can just
punching people in
Wow.
the face
Yeah.
is the opposite of cool.
know that's like the coolest thing you can do. When
That's
you
the
first meet
least
someone.
coolest thing you could do, actually.
I think you got something mixed up. Anyway,
I don't think
I guess I won't go upstairs and find something to eat. Do we still have some of the salted dire salmon?
I imagine.
Okay,
I mean,
I'll
you've
just
got the
munch on
whole
There's a
salmon
lot
that's
of
like in the
food there.
water, salted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
it's
munch
being-
on some of that.
Gotcha. You've got like just strips of jerky of it with you.
That makes sense.
Easy enough. If there's nothing else you guys do, you wait.
I might wander around the room and just kind of sniff around, see if there's anything of interest. But I'm
Yeah,
not
are you
looking for anything in particular.
Gotcha. You know, note the same things. A lot of art pieces, a lot of like valuable things that somebody would, it looks like they're showing off.
Any
you know.
nature scenes or anything related to...
Not nature scenes
Locations.
so much. It's portraits of what looks like important people. Like kings and queens or princes or like.
Caleb's asking, Simon is not... Are any of the portraits labeled with the last name Black or like...
Sure.
Any other vampires that we know of in this universe?
I would say that there's probably a painting somewhere that has some connection to the family Black.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. The proximity to them here is close and vampire related.
Cool.
Yeah.
I can just imagine Simon making that cat sniffing. noise, that-
And then
the open
occasionally
mouth?
rubbing my cheek on.
And they smell a new smell.
This one's mine. Yeah.
Is there a litter box in here?
There is
There's
now.
not a litter
Yes, there
box.
is.
There is now.
I'm sorry to tell you this,
wow.
Alex, but
Anywhere where there's sand.
yeah, that potted plant right there. That's
All right. I think we should all just kind of go along with this for now, and you guys are just kind of here to assist me. That's kind of what we'll go with as the story, right? Yes? Everyone in
Sure.
agreement?
sure.
Because he thinks I'm this powerful, whatever, vampire. And I'm here to assist him, and then you guys are assisting me. So that's kind of the hierarchy, right?
I'm still the leader, of
course.
right?
Yes.
Right. I
Very
don't
much
think
so.
we've ever had a leader, and if we do, it's probably Brooch. But
No, it's always It's always been me.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
You've always
right?
been the leader.
Yeah.
Guys, just let
You
him
remember Ben?
Just let him have this. Just let him have it.
That's right. Yeah, it's really coming back to me now.
Are there any other like people who work here in this house? Like
Not
attendants,
on this
servants?
level that you see. After a bit of time, you do hear there's some kind of shuffling and moving upstairs. That doesn't quite seem like the footfalls of, somebody else. It's kind of, clicky and clackety.
That camera's dead. Keep going. We're recording audio.
Oh yeah. But yeah, you don't see anybody else here on this level. This level, yeah, just kind of the entryway to show things off and meet with people.
Okay.
But after a bit of time, you hear coming down the stairs, Xavier
Turn it off then on again.
Xavier.
Von Simbly, the
okay.
vampire man you met
yeah.
earlier. Yeah,
Sorry, I thought his name was Victor for some reason, but then
it's
I got the
pretty
V.
much the same. Yeah, Xavier, Victor, all those odd names. You hear the footsteps of Xavier heading down the stairs. He has with him 2 skeletons that have nice, like, fancy suits on, but are really tight and stretched over their bones. And they're carrying suitcases, and they head down the stairs with him, and they kind of set the suitcases next to him, and he has this, like, you saw him in just his comfortable loungewear before, but
Like
now
a
he
robe.
has a robe,
Like a smoking
like a
robe?
robe that has a robe on it is what he was wearing. But now he's got this tall, collared robe with billowing shirt, and then like a billowing shirt underneath that, and then like a
brother.
jacket, and then a small, tinier jacket that's around that one. And he just I think there's a feather somewhere giving him kind of like an asymmetrical look.
Yeah.
And he says, "I'm ready. Oh, fantastic! I've got all my bags packed. Are you all ready to go? Are we heading out? I don't know what the deal was. You're all 3 days late, anyways. So what's the plan?"
We're going to follow you to the Undersea. So
Fantastic.
we'll just tag along. Do your skeleton friends need any help with anything? Or?
No. Set those down. Go upstairs. Make sure the house is fine while I'm gone. These people will protect me now. Paid good money for them. All right. And he pulls out from inside of his jacket this long paper scroll, opens it up, and starts to read it.
So, do you want me to like get your bags or?
Yes. Please pick up the
okay,
bags.
yeah.
Thank you.
I
Thank
start
you.
picking up
Yes.
some of the
No.
bags.
Sorry. Attendants.
I'll
to the
take
bags.
one.
Thank you,
Simon
thank
goes
you.
to take one.
Then continues to read the parchment, and after just a few moments, you see the parchment glow, and you feel a tug towards the parchment, towards him, a little bit, and in a poof, you are all whisked away and teleported. And I need somebody to roll me a D100.
I'll do it. Sorry, losers.
Oh, sure. Now you've got a voice.
48.
48.
I got 55 just in case you didn't like that one.
I mean, mine was 9. So
I got 29.
All right.
I rolled the highest.
Which one do you want, Alex? Out of all those?
I mean, one of those is going to be really bad, but the other one is on target with the teleportation. As you are teleported somewhere very dark, a little bit of glow peeks out of a cave that you're in, and some fungus grows on the top of this wall that glows just a little bit. But you've got dark vision, I think, a lot of you.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
halfling.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have all my racial things, right?
Yeah.
Nailed it.
But yeah, you are in a small cave. There's kind of like a stalagmite next to you,
Anybody got any light?
kind of dripping.
Anybody?
Oh. Can you not see?
No, it's super dark down here.
I would
yeah.
imagine the person that would have light would be the one that would need light.
Yeah. Like I don't.
I'm carrying a lot of bags right now. Okay.
I see. Yes, of course.
Can you get my?
I don't want
flashlight
to.
from my pocket.
I don't want to drop these bags. Nobody has it.
We've walked. You're just.
I pull out a torch.
I'm sure I've got a torch or something on here.
Yeah, there's. gotta be
I think you all have torches.
I definitely throw the bags down in a huff.
Yeah. Oof.
Do they splash?
No, they don't splash.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, is there? So the bag that I'm carrying, can I get a feel for what it is? It just clothing? Does it feel like, or is there?
It's heavy. It's packed tight. You'd have to open it up to kind of figure out what's in there.
What kind of mechanism is there to open it?
There's a latch, a metal latch. I don't think
Any
there's a lock on
combination
it.
or a lock?
No.
Curious Simon.
Yeah.
I
mean, you do see it like it's packed. Like if this thing opens,
It might explode.
Yeah, whatever's in there is
Okay.
coming out.
Comically.
Yeah.
Take the damn lights and I carry all the stuff.
Xavier kind of gathers his bearings, says, "Oh, fantastic. I'm glad that worked. I got that from a man I did not trust, but it worked. So, hey.
All right. So you'd never used that before? You just kind of.
Oh, no, it's a one-time thing, yes.
Oh, well, that was lucky then.
Right.
Fantastic. He said it might go wrong if, I don't know. It went fine. We're great.
Where exactly did it bring us?
We are supposedly outside of the town of Benthic.
Benthic.
Yes, deep underground, just on the edge of the southern part of the Undersea.
Could I make a history check if I've been to Benthic?
Yeah, go ahead and make it with advantage.
You're welcome.
8.
8. I don't think you...
Thank you.
What was that?
What was that for?
Because I said you're welcome, and then you rolled poorly, and I was like, well, not my fault.
Oh, wow.
I don't think you ever went to Benthic, but you heard about it when you were on your way to trying to get to the surface. You heard that there was a town in the Undersea that might welcome you. You tried to find it, heard roughly where it was, but never were able to get to it. But it's a town, a little crossroads between the Undersea and the Underdark that's above.
Okay.
Because, the way, you've got the overworld where y'all are, most of the time. You've got the Underdark below that. The Undersea here, this is below leagues of the Underdark.
Oh.
So it's deep, deep underground.
Okay. All right. Well, then, what exactly are you looking for here?
We are looking for the town of Benthic. We should be on the outside somewhere. There's caves and canyons, and just listen for the fighting.
Oh, I know how to listen for fighting.
Yeah, no, he's
good.
very good at finding fights.
It's a dangerous place, so some of you might get killed on the way. It'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Well, let's try to avoid that, right?
Sure, take
I'm
care
in
of
favor
that.
of
That'd be
not.
great.
Yes. Do you mind if I ask, Honorable Von Simbly?
Yes.
Do you do any fighting? Or you?
I don't lower myself to such things. I pay for those services.
Okay, good. Good to know. Right. Well, don't worry. We will make sure you get there unscathed.
Yes. And I think whenever you become a true vampire, you will know there's no fighting. When you are so above everyone else, they fear you.
Right.
You'll
yes.
get there someday.
Sure. Yes. No, I've got a glimpse of that.
Now, please, lead the way. Show me to the town.
I'm going to listen for fighting.
All right, give me a perception check. I would say give me an advantage perception check. You know what fighting sounds like.
That was bad.
Who here has better survival? You have better survival. Yeah. Simon here, my
Yes, sir.
a good companion. He's really good at finding stuff. So I'll have him lead us to the town.
Guys,
Fantastic.
I can't listen very well with a 9.
With a 9. You hear fighting. You hear fighting somewhere.
You hear plenty well.
But God, these caves.
They just echo.
It's somehow east by east. Like east by west. Like it's to the east, but it has a slight west persuasion to it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just echoing down one hall and then back the
So
other.
it's kind of east-westish.
Okay, I'll pay special close attention to that.
Advantage?
I think you'll get advantage either way. This is a coastal environment.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Even deep underground, you are on the coast of the Undersea.
I got a 2 and a 6.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
All
2
right.
advantages.
But you know what?
doing great.
You know
Yeah.
what though?
Fabulous.
Um,
Lucky.
You're welcome.
so I could take the 13 because I got a +7, or I could use one of my lucky and re-roll. But I think let's enjoy the
wouldn't-
excitement of
yeah,
not knowing.
Yeah, I wouldn't use
This guy
your
can
13.
just think we're total idiots.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We'll stick with the 13.
13? Okay, 13, not too bad. Though this is a fairly
thought-
dangerous environment that you're not too familiar with, though there are some things that are noticeable. You know, plant growth and the way the canyons are flowing. You know the direction towards water, and so you start kind of heading that way. I'd say it takes you about an hour to get a sense of any sort of civilization. But after about an hour, you see in the distance a bit of light that's not from these glowing mushrooms that are around. Because there's spots of them all over that give a little bit of light in this area. But yeah, probably about 300 feet ahead through these twisting canyons, there is some fire light that's up ahead.
I relay that. I spot and smell the crackle of fire.
All right. Well, should we move on cautiously? Do we want to just march up on this?
Well, I
light
mean, we're
and-
supposed to be here, right?
Right.
Okay.
But
All right.
I mean, we were hired to protect this guy, so
Well, if something comes, it'll be fine. We're fine. And I'm just gonna march forward.
All right. Taking your way through the canyons, you have to like double back a few times because you start taking canyon paths that like dead end, and you have to like go back another way. So it was like this odd circuitous route to where you're headed.
Can I pick up like a small bag of those mushrooms that glow?
You can grab a bit, yeah, easy enough. You notice they start to fade as you cut them off, but they retain some of their properties still. They're not as bright, but they keep it for a bit.
When I see that they fade, I'm like, eh. I take a bite of one though, just see how it tastes.
oh,
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
wasting no time.
It's just getting into buffoonery.
Oh, I just gotta try it, you know.
Sure.
I rolled an 18 and I have a +6 to my Constitution saving throws.
Whoa.
That tastes great.
Chump change.
Yeah, that tastes great.
Guys, you should try these. They taste really good.
And you start to glow a little blue.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
That's handy.
just a little blue, about 5-10 feet of dim light for you.
I can see you better now, Ace. Can you see better?
And with the tattoos and stuff, like they glow a little differently
all the
too.
spotted
Like there's a bit
tattoos.
of magic to it. Like it's like it polarizes the light or something, so
cool.
it gives that that blue color's a little off on those places.
Oh, so it's like speckled on the walls where all my different like.
Oh,
Or
sure,
like a,
yeah,
like a
Cool,
star
yeah.
projector.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, that seems cool. I'll try to snag some and keep it for maybe some tea later.
yeah, easy enough. Yeah, if you want to,
I'll put up my torch
put in bag of mushrooms on your inventory, easy enough.
and then pick up the really heavy bags that I've been carrying.
Yeah, and they're pretty heavy. I mean, you're strong, but
I make sure everyone knows they're really heavy.
mushrooms.
And we're very grateful for you for carrying those. For
That's because I'm so strong.
yes, because you're the strongest of all of us.
Yes.
So you have to carry it.
Because I'm the leader.
Awesome. You know, awesome. And I place
That's coming back.
the suitcase that I'm carrying on top of the pile that he is already carrying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's much better. I can navigate a lot more freely.
he is very strong. This one, I'm good. Good thing you brought him. It's amazing.
Yes. No. Yes, he's the strongest, and and sometimes he's quite a leader.
Fantastic. Let's go.
Heavy.
After about 15 minutes more, you start getting to see the town of Benthic. It's not a busy place. You can see from where you are above it, there are a handful of places up top, like made of wood and fibers that have been scavenged around, these like domes that have fires in them, like geodesic, like those like shaped orb houses. You see people have fires, are sitting there eating things, looking around. There's some dwergar, there's some bugbear, there's some drow in these places, and it goes down into a short little valley, a shallow valley, and down there you see little hideouts, little like caverns that open up into the ground below. And you see there's not so much signage, but, fencing to imply that there's something beyond there that might be interesting to outside parties. Not so much shops, but that's where people are if they want to keep things stored away.
So what business do we have here, Alex? Well, what was the name of the vampire again? Xavier. I thought it was Alex Van something, but
I try not to use Alex as a name.
probably wise because of that very thing.
But exactly, yeah, Xavier, very close. Oh, yes, we are finding passage. We need a boat. They have boats here. It's a port, kind of. But we need a boat. I have instructions on how to get to Nytheris' estate. Once we get to Nytheris', then we get to a party. It'll be so much fun. But we need a boat first. We can't all swim there. It's very far away.
All right. Well, let's go find ourselves a boat then.
Fantastic. Please. I am going to meet with the mayor. You find a boat. First I must put my things. Well, no, first I will talk to the mayor. I need a place to put my things while we find the boat.
I think Ace is fine carrying them.
Are you fine just carrying them?
Yeah, I got them.
Okay, well then I'll go talk to the mayor.
No, maybe I'll come with you to talk to the mayor, and
then you could put my stuff where it needs to go.
Put your stuff away. Yeah,
easy, done, finished. Okay, I will talk to the mayor. I will talk to the mayor.
Right. No, I
right.
I'm saying all right.
All right, yes. Sorry, it's just I've never been here. I'm getting the butterflies.
Yes. No, I understand.
Naturally.
Getting excited, new experiences.
Right. So yes, I will head to the mayor. He should be. And kind of looks over. There's at the end of this shallow valley. There's like a big arch that goes into an area, and you see like tall pillars that have fire on them. Like it's a fairly imposing, think almost like the Jurassic Park entrance. Like this, that way is somebody important. I was like, I will head down this way, or find a place to put my things. We'll probably be here a few days. Who knows? And then we'll go see Nytheris.
So, okay. You're going to go with him then to see the mayor?
I'm going to go meet the mayor.
We're going to go
hang
find
out
a
with the
boat.
vampire, who's very important.
Oh, is this what we want?
No, I think that's an easy answer, but the situation seems to be a little more complicated.
Right.
Yeah.
That is the.
I am a little above it.
God, it's gonna look bad if you're carrying bags.
Only a little bit.
Yeah.
Above it though. All right. Well, you know what? Sure, go do that.
All
We'll
right.
look for a boat. We'll look for passage.
Look for a boat. Figure out all that.
If I mention your name, does that carry weight here? Will
I've
people-
never been here.
Okay, right.
Yes. You could try and mention Nytheris. That's where we're
All right.
headed. But he is a prickly man. They might not like him here. I'm not sure. They might love him.
Nytheris is a name.
Oh, yes.
The name of it. Well, I know it was a name, but not the name of a town.
Right. Nytheris is
How do I spell that?
Nytheris.
No. I'm just winking at the camera like a
He's just drunk. Whatever.
He's not that
Half a beer
drunk.
in.
He's not that drunk.
Okay, cool.
I lean over to Ace and I say, keep an eye out for any fishy business, okay, man?
Oh yeah, dude, I got this. I got this.
Don't forget you're protecting him, but don't start any trouble.
Yeah, no,
Remember that?
dude, I
that,
never start any trouble.
that moment we had where you learned to be kind to
You
people?
want things from people,
Right,
so
exactly.
you do nice
Awesome. I knew you
things
got
for
it, buddy, and I pat him on the back.
And sometimes nice things is punching other people in the face.
This is not one of those times. Just so we're clear.
But it could be.
It might be.
All right. The two groups split up. Xavier and Ace, you head on to the big arches to meet with the mayor. Let's head on in.
It's a mistake.
Oh yeah, but sometimes
But I feel like in this table setup now, it's just like, well, let's see what happens though.
yeah, I'm just curious. I want to see how
Let's let this play out.
I want to see how Ace handles himself.
You head on over to the big arches. Bags in
I'm
tow
loving it.
with Xavier. There's no guards. You pass by some people that give you a look, but they see you with some sort of vampire and they kind of keep their distance.
Yo, X.
No.
There's a lot of people here that kind of give you some, like,
Gonna give it to you.
they're giving you a lot of a space. And do you know much about you're a vampire, right?
Obviously.
You're obviously a vampire. My friend's a vampire too. Obviously, you know.
Yes, that's why I hired him.
Yeah, I'm not a vampire.
Not yet.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes. Someday, if you are good enough, you may be.
That is
me.
something I have learned in my life is that, you know, things tend to go where they go and you just kind of flow with it. And for instance, this isn't my original name. Like I'm Ace.
Okay, that's great. This is great.
Right.
So what are you getting to? Is there a point to
I
this?
love watching a vampire just get so bored with this
Yes.
conversation. Like,
But, you know,
I haven't even learned your name that is normal. I do not want to know a fake name.
oh, yeah. No, my real
I
name.
don't want to know the name.
Oh, you don't?
Right.
Do you need me to punch anybody in the face right now?
Eventually, I'm sure I will, yes.
Okay, good. As long as I can punch somebody in the face, I think I'll be happy.
Oh, yes. No, this is great. Is this why you're hired?
This is Mayor.
Yes.
How much do you know him?
Not. I have not met the man, but I've heard of him. You just have to you have to appease him. He thinks he's very fancy or something.
Yeah, he thinks he's very fancy.
Yes.
I wonder what that's like.
The mayor of a town in the Undersea, I'm sure very fancy. I live in a tower up on the top of the world, close to the sun. I mean,
Yeah, I saw all the fancy things in your
it's
house.
pretty neat.
And
Did you like the paintings?
The paintings and the filagrette was very nice.
Vinaigrette. I don't know what that one was, but I don't know if you cut this, if you're a connoisseur or not. But each painting shows the downfall of each of those empires. Oh. Each one is the moment that they failed.
Were there?
Did you
have
catch it or?
The what?
Did you catch it or is it? I think maybe it's too subtle. Some people don't understand it. You didn't get it. It's fine. It's fine. I thought maybe a plaque would help, but I don't know. I'm going back and forth on it.
No, it was really cool. I liked the one that had the lady in it.
Oh, yes. That one was one of my personal favorites. A recent acquisition.
Cool.
Okay, I thought you were going to say something. I thought we stopped to talk about something, but I should have known.
Well,
my
the
first
bags are
gut
kind of
instinct.
heavy, and I thought maybe we could keep
Well, that's what I was
going,
thinking.
but
Maybe you're getting tired, but it seems like you're not because you just want to stand here and talk. But come on. And you begin walking. He begins walking into this large cavern. And as you get in, there's no lights in here, but you're glowing a little bit, so you put on a little light. Inside this cavern is rock, stone, dripping water, and a massive stalactite at the top. And as you wait around and kind of look, Xavier's just kind of looking around. He's like, hello. I was told the mayor would be here, Mr. Slerienoldian Jorgen Piontis. Piontis. Is that right? And you hear the moving of stone, and the stalactite on the ceiling opens two large eyes, and from underneath it, long tentacles come out, and you hear from above you, "Who enters my chamber?"
It's Ace.
Ace, shut up, manservant. I am Xavier von Simbly. I come to your town. I am seeking passage, and I wanted to come and tell you how much I appreciate your custodianship of this town. I see. How
MacQuilton.
many? What?
MacQuilton. Ace MacQuilton.
I don't know these words you speak. I only know some of the common tongue.
That's me.
You. I see your presence here in my town. I require many things. 1, offering. 2, do not cause troubles. My people should be safe. Or do cause troubles, but if it's for the safety of my people.
Yes.
And the last is tribute. And the tentacles kind of like wiggle down and point towards the center, and Xavier pulls a small wooden box out. He says, "Oh, yes, I've brought this for you." And offers this thing, and tentacles come down and open it up and start to pull out what's inside, and it's just rings, just like metal rings. Oh, this is fantastic. He starts slipping them on the tentacles, and they go all the way up, like into underneath the rock. He says, "This pleases me. You shall be granted access to the town. No. Leave. I am tired." And Xavier looks down and he says,
These bags are
that's
real
pretty
heavy, bro. Like, do you have a place where you can put them?
You need safekeeping.
Maybe a bed.
You find a place to sleep your own." And the tentacles move like one of the rocks on the side out, and you see this small little alcove. "Place them here, and I will keep them safe, as I keep many secrets safe." And you see it just look around the room wildly.
I look up at X and I'm like,
Yes, place them there, I guess.
and I just kind of like toss them in.
Perfect. Yes, I think we are surveying the Undersea, and I will be needing a boat. I will come back for these when we are ready to depart. I appreciate your custodianship, Slayer on yon yarn and pionjas. And he closes back up. Says, "Okay, I think that went well."
Surprisingly so.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's hope your friends had some luck.
Yeah, they're good at finding boats.
Okay,
I have a friend. His name's Brooch. He owns a boat.
that's great. That's great. Is he here?
No, he's up above.
God, that would have been great if he was
didn't-
here.
He didn't come down with us. I don't know if. I mean, he's a captain. Maybe he can get boats easier.
I mean, it's not like you're a captain's like you're a magnet for boats.
Yeah, it could be.
No, that's not how it
Well,
works.
you know how they like sail, so you know where to go. And
Well, I mean, I guess if you were like on the sea and you knew that where there would be a bunch of places ships would crash,
yeah,
you could maybe
And you
find
could
a
go
bunch
find
there.
those. Yeah, because you're like, oh, there's these bad rocks here.
Actually, yeah. If I employed
So-
if I employed a captain, I may be able to find some fallen ships that have lost their ancient treasures.
We should call my friend
the
Brooch.
last voyages of a ship.
You like those end of tale stories, don't you?
Oh yes, they're the best part.
Yeah.
Whenever I get a book, I always open the last 5 pages, read that immediately, throw the book away.
That's the best part.
It's where all the action happens. Let's go. The rest of you, what are y'all doing in the town of
taking an
Benthic?
awfully long time, aren't they? I bet you Ace is wasting all of their time.
Yeah,
Yes,
probably talking.
He's
about-
probably just talking nonsense
Yeah.
and then staring wildly into space, not knowing what to say next.
I bet you he's telling stories about Brooch again.
Most likely, yes. No, that's all right. Well,
volunteering our services.
let's procure a boat. Is there any way?
Let's find a captain. I hear they're magnets.
That's true. Yes, I do hear captains are magnets for boats.
Maybe attached to him.
I don't know where a boat might possibly be. Would we check the interior of the city or maybe a dock?
Well, I mean, it stands to reason maybe we follow a water source.
Oh my gosh, are you a boat captain?
I mean, I've been known to attract a
You're
couple
you're
boats
a
here and
magnet for this.
You know, he is a coastal ranger, so
Yeah.
maybe he has a real good
That's
understanding.
oh, that's
of
right.
tracking
Yes,
boats.
you. take the lead then, please.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Simon.
I would say
seriously.
you know where the direction of the water is. Absolutely.
Yeah, you know.
It is away from the large
Big
arch.
fucking stream. we can all
That shallow valley goes off, and you see a little bit of water that runs
Okay.
down that way.
I think boats are
carved
this
in.
way, guys.
There's a whole bunch of fucking docked boats. We're like, all right.
Well, can I ask?
I'm just have my hands on the side of a building, like no
Is this
boats
a boat?
here.
Can we see any boats from our vantage?
From where you are, no.
Okay.
You can't.
Okay, I was
so
going to be
sorry.
like, if
Wow.
I swear to God, if he
Good retcon. Good retcon.
I would say there's probably some pieces of boats that are around here that like some of the little like dwellings have been made of.
Oh, okay.
But no
see?
boats.
I was right to
Yeah.
test this
You,
building.
and you are like this.
I sense
this
this
is a
is
whole of a
pieces of a boat.
Was a boat.
Right, maybe I'm a boat captain. Maybe we're all
Maybe in a
boat
past
captains.
life.
Maybe secretly we're all boat captains.
Okay, so I guess I go along this path that I
Yeah.
feel might lead to some boats.
You start heading down the path, and you get towards an area where you see one of these kind of dome structures just up above the valley floor that you're walking on towards this. And there's like two orcs that are up there, like pale skin, that look down at you as you're approaching and goes, what are you doing?
I look at either of
Not
you.
this way, bud.
We're looking for a boat. We need access to a boat.
That's great. Boats float. You don't. Get out.
I can float.
You could probably sink, I bet.
Okay, well, can you point me in the direction where we can maybe get a boat?
Yeah. And he flips you off.
Simon looks to where he's pointing. Yeah. Okay. And who might you be?
That's a good question.
I thought so.
Yeah,
I mean-
yeah. Good one. Good on you for asking, man. That's great. That's good stuff.
Okay, so here's the deal. We need to get through, and we need to find a boat for
Oh,
our
you're
boss.
not getting through here, though.
And I look at either of you to see. Yeah, why are you letting me talk? Like,
Pardon
I'm
me.
not the charismatic one.
Pardon me, sir. but,
Your pardon.
right. Quick with the tongue, huh?
Quick, yeah, if you're...
I'm sorry. Are you getting flustered?
I got a little flustered there.
Yeah, all right. Yes, I can see that. Well, now, we need to procure ourselves a boat, and I can tell you're not willing to help.
Right.
Who would be willing to help?
Your mom.
All right.
Your mother. I met her last night.
Wait a second.
Damn.
You know Helena?
Yeah.
Why is her name change every time?
I can never remember if it's Helena.
No,
Helena.
he's being facetious. He doesn't
Oh.
actually know my
Oh,
mom.
is that right?
I'm being
Is he
factitious.
facetious?
Yeah, no. This orc doesn't know anything, at all.
He's just
Okay, I know some things.
Well, clearly you don't. You're just being sarcastic and not very helpful.
I
so-
know where the boats are
Do
that
you?
keep looking for.
Do you?
Yeah.
Are they just
How?
here to be in our way?
How?
just
Because
another-
I'd seen them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure you
With
did.
my eyes.
Yeah, where?
At the boat dock.
Oh, where's that?
That way. And he
Okay.
points down the path.
Yeah, and who captains them?
I don't know, captains or
I
something.
told you he doesn't know anything. He's
God
stupid.
damn it.
He's so
You son of a
dumb.
bitch.
He knows
He
absolutely
jumps down
nothing.
onto where you are, punches you.
See? That's how you make friends.
12 plus 6 is going to be 18 to hit.
Oof.
Yeah, he hits me.
All right.
Just another green-blooded lizard milker.
He's going to deal 5 damage to you.
That's racist.
As he just kind of like, he just puts his hands on his hips and starts laughing.
All right, I punch him back.
All right.
Don't hurt yourself.
Be careful.
It's an unarmed strike, so what I just do, I just add strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just be careful. You don't have your leader with you.
Well, you
That's
had proficiency
that's
as
like
well.
halfway. It was like this.
I mean, if it was cocked, then.
Reroll.
Can I reroll?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's 15.
15?
Wait, no, 16. Sorry.
16. 16 will hit, for sure.
Wait, 17.
Yeah.
18, 19.
So you deal your strength modifier in damage.
Okay, so 4.
4.
Wow, you're strong.
And he just starts laughing as he gets hit. Like, puts his hand on your shoulder. He says, that was good. Yeah. If you need the boats, they're down that way. And he starts climbing back up on to where...
So apparently Ace is not the only one that's like this.
I guess. All right. Well, let's head on to where he gestured towards, and we'll see if we can find someone more helpful.
And I very cheerily look back at him and I said, bye. And I hold up my middle finger or whatever. He flipped me off however he did it.
He does the same back to you. Yeah. They laugh.
I think it's a nice thing that
he like eats part of a frog.
Right.
Just bites the head off.
Cool.
Yeah. He goes at it from the side. You know? So like the
like it's jerky.
So we can see the terror in the frog's
right.
Oh yeah,
you hear the frog just kind of yelping.
Yeah. It
But
tries
it's weird.
to let
It only
out
has one big eye, not two.
The frog?
The frog.
Oh.
because it's not a frog, it's a beholder stalk. With legs.
Boulder's dog with legs.
And he just took a bite out of it.
All right.
You head down the path?
Yeah.
Yeah. As you're heading down, you see the water's kind of trickling through and going into the cracks and stuff. And it opens up to this cliff face that goes down. And you see a path that's kind of been, over time, scored down towards a dock. And also you start to see the Undersea, which is hard to make out because it is dark down here, but there are patches of fungus light
We're good at making out.
that are down here just illuminate sections, and eventually the lights on the fungus just seem like stars at the very end. This thing goes on for miles and miles. You can't see the end of it. And it's just this like pink and blue illumination in there.
Friends,
but every
I think
few
it's pretty
moments,
down here.
an echo of just screams or the yelling of animals just comes towards you like a wave and then fades. And then a few moments later, another happens somewhere deep within this Undersea.
Any sign of boats?
There are 3 boats down at a dock. There's a couple of torches set up down there. You notice there's 3 boats.
All
That
right.
way, I think.
Yeah. Simon, you're up.
Okay, it's over there.
No, go negotiate.
What? You saw how it went with that orc
No,
back there, right?
I think it was just the wrong tact. I think you have it this time.
I'm going to prove you wrong.
I think you've got it this time.
Please don't. Just do it.
All right, let's
You got
go.
it.
All right.
You don't need to enrage all the green-blooded lizard milkers out there.
I wasn't trying to. I guess I go over there.
All right.
Simon internally is very uncomfortable, but he plays cool because he's used to trying to calm his nerves in stressful situations.
Gotcha.
And I guess just the clothes, or what do the boats look like? Are they the same style of boat?
Taking a look at them, 2 of them are smaller. One is a little bigger, bigger than Bruch's boat. Looks like it looks like some sort of transport ship.
Okay.
Looks like it holds goods. The other 2, you see a lot of like fish nettings and fish equipment on them. Nets, hooks, things like that. None of them say for. There's no for rent sign on any of them. No. But yeah, you see 3 of them. You see there's one person next to the 2 smaller boats. He's got a pole out in the water. The other larger boat looks like there are 2 people that are just on that ship with weapons. Look like 2 drow.
Okay. I would approach the fisher person.
Approach him, and this is just like a fish man.
Oh.
Yeah. So like fish head.
Did you say they have a pole?
They have
Like
a pole.
they're fishing-
They have like webbed hands, so they're like humanoid in shape,
Right.
But have this big fish head, big eyes, and then kind of look over at you as you approach.
Simon licks his lips. Excuse me, you there, fish person?
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Do you happen to know who
Yeah,
owns...
catfish, like for sure.
Okay. Do
Yeah.
you happen to know who owns any of these fine vessels here?
I do. I do know who does own them.
And who might that be?
Who's asking?
Well, my name's Simon Monroe. Nice to meet you. And he puts out his paw.
All right, okay, all right. Kind of like touches it a little bit in a non-traditional way. Hey, hello there, Mr. Simon Monroe. I am the owner of these two here vessels.
Oh, excellent. Would you be interested in a business dealing, perhaps?
Find a quick way a more faster-witted Captain Simon.
Yeah, maybe. It seems like the time of it. That one there, I'm getting that one ready. Somebody rented that one recently.
Okay.
They're going to use it. I need my other one though, for fishing.
Okay. Well,
but after they're done with it, you can use it.
Here's the problem. We need something a little more immediate, I think. I was sent here to procure a boat for Xavier Von Zempeli.
Who is that? There's something on the wind there.
It's my guardian angel.
Oh, that's a good one to have. Yeah. That's great.
Sorry,
with names.
It's me. I'm just, I'm helping out. Yes. Sorry.
I see. Oh,
yeah, I didn't know he was there either.
I tell you, it's dark down here.
I just appear from the shadows, just like with yellow eyes. Just like, sorry, that was me. I was helping.
No, I thought we were alone down here. Oh well. A little quicker. I mean, I can't. My cousin is coming back in probably tomorrow.
I think maybe our timelines just aren't jiving. Why don't I?
You need like a ship to like this moment.
Well, that's a good question.
Yes.
Whoa, my goodness, yo, half dead crab man.
You guys just didn't trust me. You sent me over here to just, but you didn't trust that I would.
We were shadowing. That's all.
I'm more surprised that you didn't notice that we followed you.
Yes, that's a little alarming. I mean, I said to go, to take the lead, but didn't mean we were going to just let you go alone. It would have been crazy.
My bad.
This is pretty important.
You should not have put me in charge of it. Okay.
Didn't really. You just kind of said you were going to do it.
Do we need a boat right now, or do we have some wiggle room?
Well, didn't Xavier Von simply say we were going to be here for a couple days?
Oh, you're right.
So we have got a little bit of time to procure the boat.
Okay.
So how about in a couple days, Captain?
Yeah, can we make a reservation?
Yeah,
Is there a form I need to fill out?
A form? What's a form?
Will you just remember us?
Absolutely, yeah. I got a good memory.
Any kind of payment I have to give you now to ensure that we get?
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, it'd be fantastic.
Wait, can you show me your registration for this boat? Just
what's the registration?
How do I know that you own the boat that you are?
I told you I own the boat.
Show me your quarters. I would love to see the quarters. Give me a tour of the boat.
You don't trust me?
I do. I just want to make sure we're picking the right boat.
Well, I mean, there ain't no boats around here for miles.
I count 3 right here.
And most of them are mine.
One of them is not, though, right?
That big one's not mine.
Right.
That one's mine, and that one's mine. But somebody's
that big one's
paying
looking
me.
Pretty good.
Who owns?
You can try and take the big one.
Who owns the big boat? Do you know?
A big boat's owned by the Crimson Veil.
Sounds like a gang.
Oh, the Crimson Veil.
Kind of is a gang. Yeah, they're them drow to live up north on the big shining city.
I'm very familiar with them.
Oh, you know them. Oh, you know them.
Yes, unfortunately. All right. Well, then we will rent one of your boats.
What's wrong with the Crimson Veil?
They're not good.
They're like him.
Like what? From Quilton?
But he's a fish, so it's hard to.
He
doesn't really have
no
teeth.
teeth. He's like,
They do that sometimes. They do. You know, like a leech.
Right.
Like them.
Yeah.
So they serve excellent medical practices.
Their medicine is superb. Yeah, actually, there was a healer of theirs came by, fixed up my leg, something nice a few years back. So I mean, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. They don't take kindly to people stealing their boats, though. I'll tell you that much.
Well,
talking about stealing.
Yeah, we want to do this the right way, and that's why I just want to make sure we pick the right boat from the right person.
Hey, this boat will get you anywhere in the Undersea, given enough time and luck. It's dangerous out there.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I don't think you folk know how dangerous it is out there. It's dangerous.
It's kind of dangerous everywhere, no matter where you go.
Well, I mean, Not everywhere. Some places are safer than others.
Have you ever been anywhere other than the Undersea?
Yeah.
Like where?
Oh, I grew up in, well, I guess that's part of the Undersea, isn't it? I grew up in the waters. You go down below, it's nice as heck. Nice as heck. Folk you meet down there are just superb.
They all wave.
Oh my gosh, everyone does. It's such a friendly demeanor. Up here, everyone wants to, like, they want to get you for something.
What do they call that place where you're from? Because if we're at the Underdark, the Undersea,
Hold on. No,
what would that be?
I can get it. Hold on. And he puts his head into the water, and you just hear. That's the name of it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I don't think there's a name. You can't. You need the water to pronounce it.
Right.
I understand.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Should we snag one? of these?
I think we should, just
and trust
borrow his boat. Yeah, I
what's your
trust him.
Senegal?
Did you just make that up?
No, it's Senegal.
Oh,
But you
it's
got to
long
really say
like
the
that.
A
Right,
at
okay,
the
okay,
end.
okay.
Oh, right.
Can I do an insight check on this guy to see? If,
You definitely give this catfish man an inside check.
Oh, he's a catfish man. That changes everything. Deals off. I
Got them long whiskers.
I don't deal with their kind.
Yo,
13.
Catfish. 13?
I thought he was a large mouth bass man.
I only deal with salmon folk.
If you ain't swimming upstream to spawn, I don't want nothing
I don't
to do
want
with
anything
you.
to do with your
This
kind.
is bullshit. Didn't realize he was one of them catfish.
You trust the catfish. He seems like a decent enough guy.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get a good sense off of him.
Yeah, they all seem like decent
well,
enough.
I just know that Simon is gullible enough to be rented a boat that does not belong to
Just
the guy who
because
rented
he
it to him.
seems like he's the your kind version of fish doesn't mean cat.
Yeah,
I see.
He didn't get it.
Yeah.
I was helping him out.
Right. It was just
and the rest of them.
animal person in some way.
Can I also do an inside check to see if he's telling the truth about these boats?
Yeah.
Now, is he a werefish or is he?
He's aware that he's a fish.
That's a 14.
Damn it.
With 14? He probably owns the boat. Yeah.
Okay.
Seems like it.
We got one more shot, buddy.
All right, let's use the potion.
Oh no.
What do you roll? It's definitely not a high. It's probably
Is
like
it
a
above
10.
14?
No. Oh wait, actually, I have a really high. It's 14.
It's
Oh, wait.
14.
It's a wisdom check. So do I get advantage on it?
You don't get advantage.
In
Because
the
of your
ocean
coastal
seaside
bullshit.
coastal?
No.
Okay.
Of course you don't.
I learned this from the orc.
Wait, but he's a fish guy, which is coastal.
I don't think that counts.
What you're talking about is like the natural terrain, exploring the terrain. You get advantage on things like that.
Yeah. And he-
Whether or not you trust a
so
fish to
here's-
own some boats, I don't think you have a mechanic.
Well, but listen to this.
Okay,
so,
then maybe
why does
D&D
the
was
fish?
the wrong
First of all,
game.
maybe.
First of all, why does the fish have a boat? And
That's a great question. That is a great question.
Oh no, my house of cards is falling.
Excuse me, Senegal. But if you're a fish, why would you have a boat? You can swim.
Simon cracks the case again.
A sea witch cursed me to live on land.
Insight check on that.
All right. Insight check immediately.
Okay,
That's a nat 20.
Isn't that 20?
Get the
And if
bag.
it matters, I got a 25.
Get the bag.
25.
It's over there.
Dang. You believe him. He was cursed by a witch.
Of
Oh,
course
okay.
he was. He's a fucking catfish
Yeah,
man.
all right.
And here's I'll give you this one as well. You know the witch.
It's the woman
Oh,
from the
it's the
place.
woman from the...
I'm not gonna give you any more than that.
Oh, you know the witch because you're from the Undersea.
I'm gonna say you all know the witch.
It's definitely the woman with the kids.
Yeah, in the maze.
No, it's Helena.
Just pick somebody.
And hold it up for the camera when you do.
Okay.
Hey, Final Faction
Oh,
guy.
yeah. Look what I got.
It's cool.
It's a toy from the Final
Oh.
Faction series of toys.
Is that
Faction.
is that Vampire Hunter
if I
Spider
know.
That's Vampire Hunter Spider. That's him.
VHS?
That's VHS, baby.
So Final Faction is like the Dollar Tree version of like what I imagine is StarCraft or something, where it's like there's these different factions fighting each other, and you got the bug
And it's
faction.
the final one.
These are clearly the Zerg.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Those are cool.
They're actually pretty cool looking.
Yeah, those look dope.
Yeah, you're fucking welcome.
This is on theme.
He rolled
I
a
feel
20.
for this.
The Underdark.
Yeah.
Okay, so am I getting this right? There's a fish who needs a boat because he was cursed to live on land.
Yeah.
Sea witch.
Yeah.
What was the name of the sea witch?
I don't remember. So long ago.
Apparently, we all know her.
All right. Well, okay.
That's player information.
Oh, it's hard to know sometimes. You know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry we may have questioned the validity of your story or your ownership over these boats, but we would like to procure one of your fine fishing vessels.
Fantastic. Yeah. When my cousin comes back in, are you guys be in town?
Oh yes, we will be here.
I'll come find you and let you
All right.
know, and boat will be yours for
As long as we need it.
gold for how long do you need it for? As long as you need it.
All right.
I do want it back at some point.
Oh, no,
how
we-
much
we
money
will-
you're going to give me?
I can give you let's see, I can give you just as a down payment, I can give you 50 gold.
Hoot and holler, and yeah, that sounds great.
And then I'll give you another 50 when we bring it back.
All right, yeah, I think you got yourself a deal.
All right, sounds good. And real quick, you are familiar with this town, yes?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Do you know a good place that we could stay for a couple nights?
Well, I mean, there's if you got the coin, it seems like you got coin. There's a place you can stay in. If you go into the valley, the lower part, it's on the left hand side. It's one of the bigger doors. You can go in there and you stay and drink. That's where people coming by usually go.
All right.
But most of the time, just go up in them caves, find a little spot, hunker down. That's what I do.
Oh, you just find an empty cave and sleep in it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, your life is.
I mean,
sounds really
dangerous
sad.
things are attracted to, activity. So if you just make yourself real small and same color as the walls, then, no one's going to bother you.
All right. Well, I guess this is, we will part. I wish you the best in Senegal, and we'll see you in a couple days.
Oh, fantastic. Good to meet y'all.
All right.
All right.
As we're leaving, I just want to kind of get a beat on the Crimson Veil people. Have they noticed us, or are they paying?
Oh, for
any
sure.
attention?
They're keeping attention of everything that's going on.
Okay.
You see one of them just keeps eyes on what's going on with you guys, just from their boat. The other one's just dealing with cargo and stuff that's on the ship.
As we're walking away, hey Val, what's the deal with those people? The Crimson Veil people.
The Crimson Veil, they're very, very bad. They're part of the reason why I am the way I am. So,
Like it's like because of them?
yeah, pretty much, yeah. So, if we could avoid them, that would be great. But if we do come into contact with them, I can't promise I'm not going to immediately attack them.
Okay.
Right?
Well,
I don't like them.
it's
at
good to
all.
know where we stand. Ben, anything to add?
I've never heard of him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll do our best.
All right. I will go and try and find Ace and Xavier.
All right. I think, you all meet up on the bottom of the kind of valley floor of Benthic, and at the arch, that's where Xavier's headed, is towards that large arch. And you see there's what would it be? An ogre that just sits out front, just to kind of make sure and look intimidating. But you can hear there are people, cajoling and having a good time inside. You see lights inside, fire inside there. Looks like a happening place.
Hello there, ogre. And I give the local greeting. May we enter?
Yeah, go in if you want.
No. Hey guys, I secured a sentry.
Nice job. Xavier, we procured a boat for us in
Fantastic.
a couple days' time, so...
A couple days. Okay, this will work. I will be staying here at the inn.
let me know whenever the boat is dealt with. You can find a place to stay somewhere in the rocks, I'm sure.
We can't stay in the inn as well.
I mean, it's pretty costly.
I mean, I feel like you could use like some protection
Yeah.
from us, right?
Do you
That's
feel-
why we're here.
You feel safe without us?
I mean, at
So-
the inn, I feel pretty safe. I feel like it'll be okay.
I mean,
We've been
There's the
attacked
ogre.
We pay-
inns
pay-
many times. I was taken kidnapped from an inn like just like a couple weeks or maybe a week ago.
Oh, jeez, that's
Yeah, no,
that's
it's-
exciting.
It's they can be very dangerous.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, if you'd like to stay, and get a room, and you guys can.
yeah, no, you should get rooms for us near yours so that we can.
Does your servant want me to buy a room for him?
I'll take care
He
of
can
him.
sleep in the trash.
I mean,
he
if
walks in.
If you got
and
a
starts
big
dealing
enough
with.
dresser, I could sleep in that.
He starts dealing with whoever's inside.
I'm gonna punch him if he doesn't watch it.
Oh, don't.
that reminds
punch
me.
him.
Val gave an ace greeting, shared an ace greeting with.
Oh, he got punched in the face.
Orc on
I
the
did
way
get
here.
punched in the face, and then
Yeah,
I
I
punched
would've
him in
liked
the
to see
face,
that.
and then
And it
he
worked.
weirdly was on our side.
Yeah.
See, that's how it's supposed to work, guys. You go, you punch someone in the face, and they punch you back, and you're like, "Hey." That's basically what happened with me and Coconut Bill.
No, it isn't.
More or less. I mean, we were cool
No.
after I punched him in the face.
Not really. He was actually very wary of you after that. In fact, if anything, you fractured the relationship considerably.
Nah, that's fine.
All right.
So I think we got a room.
Well, do we want to pay for a room, or
I don't need.
how are
sleep.
our coffers looking?
Do you guys want to go?
We know that.
Do you guys?
I don't have.
We're well aware. I also don't really need to sleep. Well,
Do?
if you guys want to sleep in the inn, Ben and I can just find a cave.
Honestly, I'm more comfortable outside.
Oh, all right.
But,
well, then let's
I mean,
all
he
go
made a
find a
big deal
cave.
about
I mean,
it,
if we
like-
could get some drinks and stuff, and I could really fall asleep anywhere.
I mean, I don't drink.
I'll drink your drinks.
Just the ultimate buzz.
Biggest wet blanket
I don't need
I've
sleep.
ever met.
I also
I
don't
don't
eat
drink.
or drink.
Yeah.
I also don't fuck.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well,
one.
that's
That's
something
not
I'm
because
working
of what
on.
happened to me.
Yeah.
I don't.
I am fully
That's a separate
functional,
problem.
but I'm saving myself from Melora.
Good luck with that, Ben.
Gale over here.
Let me know how
All
that
right.
goes.
Well, let's head inside for some drinks.
All right.
Thanks for dropping by, friend. In the meantime, why don't you visit bit.ly/humbleinn and buy yourself something fancy on Humble Bundle. Help us keep the ale flowing around here. You can also leave our bartenders and troopers a tip over at patreon.com/in at the end. We hope to see you here next week. Until then, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.